Hello and welcome back to the Gaming Tech channel, everybody. We're live on YouTube and Twitch, and here we are with our Forza Horizon 5 series. Today we're gonna start the stream with buying a cheap V8 rear-wheel drive car. So I was looking at this right here. I already own this, but this is a four-door, so I wouldn't really consider this as a sports car. But our second cheapest V8 option would be the Firebird. Only 25k. It's not the fastest V8. We get a 5.7, makes 210 horse. 315 torque, so not bad with torque there. And it's kind of light, 83 pounds. And it's cheap, 25k only. So we're gonna start with this car today. Let's see how it does stock, and slowly we'll modify it, make it better. This is a unique color, especially for this year model. The car looks good in black, especially with the golden wheels, the golden accent on the wheels, the bronze, gold, whatever you want to call it. Alright, we're gonna get this car in black. Only 25k. Not bad, right? You get a V8, two-door, muscle sports car. And the headlights pop out. They even make a sound when they pop out. And when they shut down. You can hear the motor spin. The motor is spinning. GTA Trans Am. This thing is nice. So the Mustang from around this year made the same amount of power, like 220 something, and it made like close to 300 torque, like 285 something like that. So in terms of power to weight ratio, this would be pretty close to the Mustang from 1987. I think the Mustang was a lot lighter. The Fox body is definitely lighter than this. But even though this has a bigger engine, I don't know if it's going to be faster compared to like a Fox body. Fox body is only 5 liter, where this is 5.7. Should be pretty similar. Alright, you can tell it's not fast, but it sounds nice. Looks good too. Revs all the way to 6 RPM, so not bad. Maybe it doesn't make power all the way to 6. Probably just tapers off around 5 RPM. I'm gonna try revving it to 6. It's just all sound. Barely moving after 5. But we can fix that. I really like the body shape. Looks really sleek. There's no grip at the speed. It's too fast for the stock tire compound and then the suspension especially. The suspension is kind of loose, as you can see. Nose dives a lot when you brake. Let's find out the top speed. Let's see how much this car can get up to. There's not like a whole lot of body roll. It's just the suspension dives in a lot when you brake. I think he only has 4 gears. We'll find out soon. I mean, we can find out right now. 4 and yep, there's no 5th. It's a 4-speed. The V8 Mustang around the year 87, pretty sure had a 5-speed. It is slow. Well, we can get up to what, 136? It takes forever to get there. Let's turn around and go the other way. Maybe we can do 140? Oh wait, this is automatic. I mean, I'm shifting gears by myself, but the car itself is automatic because the guy doesn't leave the steering wheel when the car shifts. But in all the manual cars, you'll see the dude lift his hand off from the steering wheel to shift. So maybe that's why it's 4-speed. So can you even get this in manual? I'm not sure. The ray tracing looks good. We know this car is okay from factory. We can use some more power and some suspension mods. So we do have some engine swap options here. Oh, a 6.7 liter V8 turbo diesel. That's rare for a muscle car. And the Viper 8.4 liter V10 and the 7.7 liter V12. So we got all the good options. I believe this is the Ford F350 diesel engine. And the LS3 and the stock 5.7. Dude, this sounds too good. The V10. It doesn't suit this car, I know, but we can always go for this engine. Doesn't really matter if it suits it or not. Because I know if you spend a lot of money on the stock engine, it's not gonna give us 640 horse and 600 foot-pound of torque. Like, we can check it out. I'm gonna try to max out the stock engine here. Let's see how much more power we get. We only have 210 horse to start with and 315 torque, so I'm gonna max it out. So if you spend how much? Let's see. 27,000. We'll be at 530 horse, 621 torque. So we can spend less money and have a better engine. So at this point, getting the 6.2 liter V8 LS3 is not really a good option. We'd rather spend 27k and max out the stock engine and have more horsepower. Even though this has more potential down the road. Not gonna go for a diesel, but this is a better option. In its stock form, we have more horsepower compared to the 5.7 maxed out, so not gonna go with a V12. That really doesn't suit the whole muscle look. No, can't go for a V12. That's just wrong. Let's go with the 8.4 liter V10. Wipers swapped. Firebird, Trans Am, GTA. We can always twin turbo it or supercharge it, but I'm gonna leave it naturally aspirated for now. We got body kits for this car? Oh wait, that looks kind of good. Usually body kits ruin the car, but this is a nice body kit, dude. This is actually a really nice body kit. Makes the car look so much better. I'm gonna go for it. I'm usually like against body kits because they change like the look of the car. Sometimes they make it look too bulky, but this is like just right. It still looks like the same car, but just a little bit better. You go a little bit wide fenders, not too big. They're not too wide. Back is kind of wide, but kind of suits it. Because the car is like long and skinny, right? By adding the body kit, it's just the right width. And it's still long enough. And we should be able to fit bigger tires in the front and back and make it handle better. Perfect. Now let's work on the suspension and transmission. Let's give it the best brakes. And we're gonna go with the race springs and dampers. Anti-roll bars on front and back. And make the chassis even stiffer. It's adding weight, but that's fine. We can always do some weight reduction. And we can take off 648 pounds. And then the car is only 2882 pounds. That's light. Perfect. So from factory, we're probably gonna have a 6-speed in here. Same one from Viper, but I'm gonna put a 10-speed in here. We'll have more control over the car. Better clutch. Lighter driveline. Race diff. I'm gonna leave the engine stock for now. And let's see how wide we can get back there. 335s, dude, that's perfect. And the front 315s, wow, that's gonna handle really nice. And we'll leave the wheels stock because they suit the car. And now let's give it better tire compound. We're gonna give it slick race tires. So we get the best handling and the best launch. The 0 to 60 is 3.8. That's pretty good for a rear-wheel drive platform. And we're done modding this car. I'm not gonna bother with aero or anything like that. It looks good the way it is. And the stock Viper engine is enough power for now, especially with the 10-speed. Dude, this is a solid setup right here. So the car was only 25k, but we're spending 69,000 on top of it. So that's, you know, still less than 100k, and we got a solid build. So this right here is a 100k build, including the car. The stock Viper engine is no joke, dude. In a 2,800 pound car with a 10-speed. This handles really well. Alright, let's do a launch. Launch is so good. The gearing is on point. $200 at the end of 9th gear. I don't even have to modify the gearing, it's perfect. Oh wow, we can go in 10th gear. And we're still gaining a little bit of speed. 202. This is a good build, man. You can probably do 210 on the downhill. 206. Not bad for 640 horsepower. And on top of that's naturally aspirated. There's no turbo or supercharger. I love this wide body kit. It's perfect. Alright, I'm gonna look for something to do on the map here. We can try out this championship. They're gonna make me buy a car for this, bro. And these cars are so damn expensive. No, I'm not buying one of these cars. Just to start the championship? No, that's not happening, bro. Yeah. Alright. Now we'll get to race your Firebird. Dude, this car looks so nice. Lowered, nice body kit. Nice V10 in there. Looks perfect. Messed up, bro. Oh, thanks for the push. Hey, bro, thanks for joining. I was trying to read your chat while driving, and I got distracted. Have you seen my install video? You said you seen my video? Don't push in hard, straight, trying to wiggle it at the same time a little bit. Like, don't wiggle it like crazy, but you know, instead of forcing it in or jamming it in, just take your time with it. That's how I was able to get mine in. Just like slowly push and, yeah. If you wiggle it too much, you might break the connector, that's all. Please do this at your own risk, man. You just have to push super lightly, you know, just super light. Whenever I try to like insert the GPU power connectors or remove them, I always like, let's say if I'm trying to remove the connector, I'll hold the tab down, and instead of just yanking it out, just like give it left to right little tug as you're pulling it out, which makes it much easier. And do the same thing when you're inserting it. And when it's all the way in, you can try to grab it with your 2 fingers and thumbs, and try pushing it in while holding the back of the port or the card. So with every card, it's going to be a little different, you know, if you can reach to the back or hold on to the connector or not. But yeah, just take your time. That's the only thing. If you rush it, you can mess it up. Watch the video where I installed it again. I'm pretty sure I have it covered in there.
Hola, mi amigo. I've spoken with the Department of Ecology at the university. Come and meet me when you're ready.
Ecology? I'm on my way.
The research team saw what we did before. Good news! We have permission to conduct a special survey around Playa Azul. This M Sport Fiesta is our special survey vehicle. Very scientific, no?
What do you need me to do?
Simple. Throw as much sand as you can, my friend. I'll record the data. And your skill chains.
So long as it's for science.
Down to the beach. I think you'll find plenty of sand there. And skills, of course. I think the university would like to know the effect of a speeding car on those beach loungers. Excitement increases as traction decreases, you see? These might look like random destruction, but we know we should study your driving more often. I'll send the data over to the research team. It looks like we got everything we needed. Now that was style. Thanks to you, the university will be able to make Playa Azul fun for locals, racers, and turistas in the future. Ay, my friend, Prima Ale called. I need you down here, quickly.
Is everything okay?
Yes. And no, rápido, por favor. The university has asked for a complete survey of Mexico, east to west, coast to coast. And Ale wants complete telemetry for the racers at Horizon Apex. That's why she gave us the Yesco. We'll never be fast enough for her. She's the best racer in La Familia. Don't tell Rami I said that, but...
Calm down, Juan. We can do this.
Okay, we'll take the highway so you can really open it up. Here's the thing. We've also lost the traffic density telemetry. So, would you mind helping out? You get as close as you can, and I'll record the numbers.
On it. Let's go.
Vamos! If any machine can do it, this one can. Lo siento, we're doing sight. Never mind, they're gone. This is fast! Very, very fast! I don't want to see the telemetry on how close that was. We did it! Now, discúlpame. After a drive like that, I need the baño. Forget the university. I have to put together a presentación for Ale. She wants her Horizon Apex racers to have the best. I just hope I have all the telemetry she needs.
Relax, Juan. She'll love it. Your family.
You know what? You're right. Gracias, my friend.
We're gonna add some more power to this car. I'm pretty sure the chassis can handle it. We got wide enough tires, everything is on point. The Viper engine is bone stock right now. I'm thinking we add cams. That's gonna give it a little bit of top end power. Even the 0 to 60 time gets better. And the 0 to 100 time and our top speed, so we'll do cams, exhaust. And intake. Why don't we do the fuel system as well? Fuel, ignition, and are we still below 900? I want it to be an S-class car, not S2, so we can do valves, cams and valves go together. We're still at S1888. I mean, we can pretty much max out the stock engine. Keep it naturally aspirated. Bigger block. Okay. Pistons. Alright. Alright, we maxed out the stock Viper engine while keeping it naturally aspirated. And we're still at S1891. Okay. More horsepower, a little bit less weight, same amount of grip. Made the gears a little longer because we have more power now. And we can rev higher. There we go, 220. And the game crashed. That's weird, bro. This is the second time this happened. That's crazy. Alright, we're gonna call it a session here. Call it a night. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.